Hey guys, this is Skullz Platz channel, and today guys I'm going to be showing you how to create a style sheet .css Css style sheet basically, and I'm going to show you how you can obviously just use this to make websites look more prettier, and also it's how to keep a house style for a website. This is basically, if you guys may have saw in my previous videos, I've made quite a few HTML basic tutorials. And basically I did mention style sheets on my very first video, so this is a follow up on that, and this whole video is about style sheets only, no HTML code and just style sheets. I'm going to say now, with this video, I forgot to add too much information onto the first video, so basically I'm going to go through it with more detail and try and explain a bit more what you can do with it. I'm trying to think now. Basically that's that, and this is not going to be part of my HTML series or parts. This is going to be a complete separate video, so it's going to be named completely different, but it will be linked in the description with other videos, and the HTML series will be below as well for all the parts if you want to take part. I won't update all the parts, I'll just put part 1 link in the description, and then also you can just, and then all the other videos will have the parts in them. So there. Okay guys, so if you haven't already made a website, obviously have a website, a very basic one or fancy, whichever one, whatever you've done so far. I'm going to tell you now, if you have created a web page from scratch and you have put fonts, texts, and centered, bold, and underlines all within like tags within your HTML code, then I'm going to say CSS is going to make your life a lot more easier, and most probably will annoy you at the same time, because obviously it will resolve a lot of issues you'll most probably have. So what you want to do is you want to create a CSS file. So open up Notepad++, and then you want to do is go File, Save As. I think call this style sheet. Whoops. And then put .css at the end, and obviously navigate to where you want to save it. So I'm going to just go and find my file, and then obviously change Save As type to all types. And then also when you save it, it will now be saved as a stylesheet.css. So now, basically, I'm going to open up my basic web page. You may have seen this from one of my HTML videos. Pop open this up here. So literally, I've got a header text up here, a query over here, a table with 2 links to 2 different websites. My other video, my other HTML example, and my YouTube channel link. I've got a table, I've got an ordered list, an unordered list, a form, and some paragraph text. I'm going to tell you now, I made this little nav bar thing with the links in is actually just a table with a 5 thickness border and stuff like that. I will make a separate tutorial on how to do this to make a sort of nav bar sort of looking thing. It's just basically all it is a table with 1 row but with 2 columns, and you can have more columns on as well, and I've centered the text within it as well to make the buttons centered or link centered. And I'm going to show you a cool little thing you can do with this to make it look more like a little nav bar sort of thing in the CSS style. Now, so if I open up my CSS style, obviously this website is plain blue background, no blue, white background. I was looking at the marquee scroller. Damn. Silly me, shoot me in the head, whoops. Okay, so there's a marquee, well, I was looking at the marquee colour, but yeah, there's a white background, text is all black, you know, it's boring. It's boring. So I want to theme this, but instead, in the HTML coding, what some people do is they'll put font tags in, they'll put loads of different tags to change the font, the colours, and the sizes and everything. God, my mind's not working too well today. But instead of adding like tags in every single part of your web page, why not just do it in one area? Well, that's what a cascading style sheet can do. Basically, you can have all the it's basically you can use this to create a house style. And a house style is basically a consistent theme across all your web pages, and basically you can link a style sheet to every single page on your website, so the background and everything will be consistent, and that means then your website will look more professional. Okay, so I'm going to show you. A style sheet is very easy to do. So first of all, there's hello world. This is a header, so I'm going to edit this header first in my CSS style. So, oh yeah, before I forget, I have already linked the style sheet together. If I open this up with Notepad++, in the header section, you can see that I have link referenced to stylesheet.css, rel style sheet, and type text-css. If you want now, quickly pause the video and quickly copy this straight into your head of your website if you haven't already got it. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. That's the only part of HTML you're going to see in this video. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to type in H1. This stands for header 1, and that's the header 1 tag, very basic HTML, and you may recognize obviously from HTML tags. Okay, now you want to put a bracket in. It's like a little squiggly bracket. It's, if I bring up a Notepad document, I'll be able to show you there because I can actually make it bigger. It looks like this, that little squiggly bracket, and I will use this bracket as well, like the two brackets with like little bump in the middle of them. I'm just getting Notepad out so you can see it. So that's the brackets we're going to be using, because obviously they do look like other brackets in Notepad++, but that's the brackets we're going to be using. So make sure you don't accidentally put the wrong ones in by mistake. So you're going to use them brackets, and you're going to put one little squiggly bracket here. Now you're going to go down one. This is that you can do. You can go edit, and you can go indent, and go indent line, increase indent line, sorry, was tab, and this basically means it just helps you keep everything more neater. So now I'm going to be edit the header 1. So now I want to change the fonts type of my header 1. So I'm going to type in font dash family colon, and then I'm going to put down times, because I want times font. Just to let you know, if you are going to use a font what has multiple words in it, like Times New Roman, you want to have quotation marks around it. Otherwise, it'll only read it'll only think you're trying to load the Times font, and then that'll be a bit of an issue, because then it'll try and read New Roman, separate words, thinking what is this, and then your style sheet will have an error in your header 1 section. So if you are going to have a multiple word font, you put these little quotation marks, and now you want to put a semicolon at the end. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, my English is poor. Yeah, that's the font size of font done. So I've selected the font style times. Now I want to do the text alignment. This is where if your text, see, my text at the moment is currently on the is on the left, but I want that to be in the center because it's a header 1, so that's my main title of my web page. So if I type in text align, then if I put center, and then if I then put that like so, that's now going to center my header 1. But also my header 1 I want to be underlined as well because it's a big capital title. So I'm going to put text decoration, sorry, get it right, and I'm going to put underlined. I'm trying to think. I think you can put multiple ones if you put commas in, because you can put bold in there and italic as well. So I'm going to go down one. Now I'm going to make the font even bigger because you can change font sizes as well. So I'm going to put font size, and this can be done in small, medium, large, extra large, and extra large, and I think extra large is the most. I'm not sure if there's any more. You can easily experiment by adding more X's at the beginning. And then last but not least, I'm going to put a color in, so color. And then you have to do a this color you can get from color picker, what links will be in the description, but I'm going to pick a bluish color. I'm going to do like so. So then obviously go down and add the closing bracket, add the closing bracket, a little squiggly line like so. So there we go, that's the header 1 style now complete. If I now go and refresh this web page, it's now there, and I think I made on the center tag wrong. Just gonna see. Yeah, I put the E and the R the wrong way around. knew I made a mistake. Like so, and if I now refresh, there we go. Now it's hello world in the blue color, underlined, and it's centered, and it's a different font style. I don't think you may have. I don't think you would have noticed the font style change though too much. I don't think extra large made much of a difference in size either. I think header 1 is extra large style, but I like stating it in there just in case. So now we've done header 1. I want to change my body. Well, yeah, my body. So the body is the paragraph text, what is tagged P, tag P in HTML coding, and the body is also the background and everything else. So basically, I'm going to type in body, and then do another little bracket. And I'm now going to tab to indent it. So now I'm going to pick a font size. So I'm going to put font, and I'm going to put font family, and I want to have times again. I don't think it's making any difference, but I'm going to put them in there anyway. Now I want to do a background. So basically, I want to do a background to make this, instead of this big white thing, I don't want that anymore in there. So I'm going to change this. So I'm going to put, actually I'm going to do font size actually first before I forget. I just don't want to do, I'm going to put medium font size to make this font size a bit bigger for you guys to see. It's like so. So now I'm going to do the background. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in background. Whoops, it'd be good if I can actually spell. Sorry, it's me typing fast. And I'm going to put dash. Now I'm going to do the attachment first. And what the attachment is basically, this is whether the background image is going to move or not. Because some pages, their background stays still, and then obviously when you scroll that, well, it stays still, so when you scroll, everything scrolls. Or you can have a moving background where when you scroll, all the text moves, but the background stays in the exact same position, so it's like the background stalking you across the web page. So like that. So that's I think, so for it to be not moving, it's fixed, and I think to have it not moving is scroll. I think I know fixed is one. I can't remember if scroll is. I can't remember. My HTML well, my CSS isn't the greatest. Okay, so now you've stated that you don't want the background to be moving. Now we want to actually pick the background. So if I put background again, then dash, then image. So now you're going to be showing the image. Now one thing is you want to put URL, and then you want to put a bracket. That's a normal bracket. That's shift 9 bracket. Now what you want to do is you want to pick a image or a thing. So if I open up my folder from here, you can see that I've got an image folder. So I'm going to type. So basically, if you have your image in the same areas where your web page is or your CSS style is, then you don't have to do a directory. But I recommend having directories and files to keep all your files all neat and tidy, and it obviously means a lot more easier when uploading all your stuff to the internet or to a server, and also it keeps stuff a lot more organized for you as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in, whoops, I'll pop that open. So I'm going to put in that it's in a directory, so images, then dash, yes, so I put URL, and then images dash. Now after that, I'm now going to pick an image, but inside here I have no images, so I am going to navigate to my pictures, and now I'm going to go to my cool background. I'm going to copy this, but I am going to rename this file because it's a very stupid file name. I'm just going to rename this to BG for background, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this name, but I'm going to set for file extension as well. Now if I type that in like that, that's going to basically state the directory of where the image is, and then I'm going to put, and the last bit is the image name and file extension, like so. So that's basically going to say where the image is and what the image is, like the actual file you want. Okay, so now the very last bit we got to do for background is, because if I can spell, the last bit we want to do is the position. And most people want to have center, center. And basically that is because the image would be put in the top left hand corner, and you want it to be in the middle of horizontal and lengthways, horizontal and vertically, sorry, like so. And now I'm going to put a color. This color is for the paragraph text, if I remember correctly, but I'm just going to just put I'm trying to think, what colour should I put? I'm just going to put a plain boring colour, because I am boring. Then I'm going to, whoops, close the body off. Now if I now refresh, there we go, I've now got a background, and you notice, yeah, I put the text to white, because FFFFF stands for white, and 0000 stands for black. So now all my text, you can see table, this text is all now white instead of black, and now you can see that you can now see the marquee tool, because the issue I had on my tutorial was the text was black, but now it is white, so you can now see it. So there, now I've just changed this. Now the very last bit I'm going to show you guys is the links. This is a cool little trick I like doing, because if you have a link on your page, you can change the text of it. Color of it, sorry. If I put a, and then whoops, lowercase a, and then I put link, and then a little squiggly bracket, and then if I then indent this, this is if I remember correctly, this is just a plain link, so that's when it's blue. Yeah. So if I then put color, then I'm gonna put a color on, so I'm gonna pick this one, like so, and I've done that wrong, like there we go, that's what I'm doing. So that is a link. If I now save this and then refresh, you can't really see the color change really, but I can't remember which one a link does again. A link is, I'm pretty sure that's just like that one, but you can't really see the color change. I don't know why it's not changing. I can't remember exactly what a link is. You'll have to figure out what it is. I know I can remember the tag, but I just can't remember what it does. What's very bad. That did change this, but I can't remember but I've already clicked on the links, so they're already purple. So basically, what I've basically done is I've changed the actual image. So instead of the link being blue text, it'll now be a different coloured text. The only problem is, yeah, is I've clicked on both of these links to preview them. So obviously a website normally remembers what links you've clicked on, so they're purple now. I'm just thinking, if I minimise all this, I'm going to try and open this up with Internet Explorer if I can. And I'm going to hopefully see that the, oh no, maybe not. Okay, that's a bit disappointing. It's going to show it as well. Actually, that reference, I can't remember the color reference now. What color is this code? I'm being stupid now. I think I may have got the code wrong. So I'm going to go to the color picker. Color picker. I'm going to type this code in, because I can't remember what color I used. Blue, yeah, I was right. Okay, there wasn't any color change, because I typed in a blue color. Okay, I'm very forgetful for myself, and actually because that is still blue is because I did type in the color code for blue. What's a bit bad of me. Whoops. That explains why there was no change. Okay, so now I'm going to do V-Link. V-Link is basically once it's been clicked on. So it's best for the V-Link to have the exact, I'm going to copy this because I'm lazy. It's best to have the exact same font style and stuff. I recommend, unless you want it to be a bit odd looking. I can't believe I made that mistake of putting blue as the actual first colour. It's quite bad of me. like so. So I'm going to put that as my color for my once it's been clicked on. So now it's purple, shouldn't be purple anymore. And I've actually somehow still seemed to mess that up. Why are you not changing? Wonder if it's my web browser, because I normally find that changes normally show on Internet Explorer more. No, it's not going to show. Or don't tell me I've done the same mistake again and I've just put in a purple, because I've done this tutorial a few times. Well, I remember this code from when making my old one, but I think this may be purple as well. No, it's not, it's yellow. Okay, I don't know why that's not changing. Why are you not changing? Okay, that's bugging me now. And now I can't even show you the blooming colour change on the original colour. Oh well, I'll give up for that part. A link there. Oh, poop. I forgot to end it. Click. Now refresh. And still it didn't make a difference. Okay, then I don't know why that's not working. Okay, and now I'm going to show you something I know does work. I know A link does work. I know and this next part's going to work. V-link, I can't remember what it does. I thought V-link changed the colour of once you clicked on it. Instead of it being purple, it was a different one. But perhaps I'm wrong. I'm not too 100% sure on CSS style, so I'm guessing my V-link was I've done that wrong. I actually can't remember what it does now, but yeah, A-link changes the colour from blue to something different, but I used a stupid colour example, and I did put blue as the example colour, what it will originally already be, so I was a bit of an idiot there. So now, the very last bit, what I know is a cool thing, and this is what makes your nav bar, like video 3 and stuff, look really cool. If I type a hover, this allows you to have a cool hover effect on your thing. So this is best just to have only a color effect, because you only want the colors to really change. If I do color, now please, I'm going to use this color. I'm going to use this yellow one. Let's end this. Hopefully I can't make any more mistakes in this video. Okay, just to let you know, guys, the V-link thing doesn't work. I'm going to go delete that. I don't know why. I can't remember what V-link does now. That's gonna bother me now. It's gonna be a right pain. If I now refresh, if I now hover over it, it now goes yellow. And the cool thing about this is a hover basically changes the hover effect when you hover over stuff, or links obviously, because a link, a hover. So obviously a link is the first primary color of a button, so you could have that green. Then you could have it when you hover over it, it turns like yellow, like it does there. So like so. Or an orangey yellow. So that's pretty much how you do CSS style sheets. Sorry that the V-link didn't work. I sort of confused myself there. And with the A-link part, I'm sorry, I confused myself as well by accidentally putting in a color what it already is at default. So that's pretty much my bad. And V-link, I don't know what it does now. I'm confused. I thought V-link was once you've clicked on it. I was wrong. I do apologise there, guys. But guys, thanks for watching the Skullz channel. I'm sorry for making that mistake, but hopefully guys it didn't confuse you, and I'm very sorry. But I don't really have time to remake the video because this video is over 23 minutes long, and I can't be bothered to reshoot the whole thing because I am busy and I have got other things to do. I do apologise, but please guys, hopefully that didn't confuse you, you know. So yeah, please guys, thanks for watching the Skullz channel, and I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, see you guys.